Hi everyone, welcome to this video. This is Richie the Blind Hedgehog and I'm here with my Sonic Cable Guy figure. Happy May the 4th to all the Star Wars fans. Just 1 week ago and we'll be done with our lockdown. Still everything has to recover a bit, but I hope everything will be fine eventually. Now, as I told you in one of the previous videos in which I showed my Sonic here, which I'm really happy with, I was actually waiting for another cable guy to come, and he just came today, so he was a bit delayed. Actually, its delivery was a bit late, but he came eventually, so I'm really glad to show you my Joker cable guy. So let's pull him out. Yes, I really wanted to collect one of these figures, those cable guys. I knew one day I would. And I was so curious actually also to look up another character that I really liked. I was curious to see if there were also a Joker one. And there was, and the amazing thing is that I could get them both for like 50 euros, which is not much. So, I'm just going to show you the box first. I don't really know if they are the same brand. He also comes with a cable. His face is a bit hidden in the packaging there. He holds everything, holds your device. I also have a candy holder, a Joker, so he holds a bunch of stuff. I'm just showing you a few things, a bit random. Oh, he holds a phone too. And here on the back as well. I like this text really much. So let's open him up and have a look. I'm not quite sure. It's possible that I have to cut over the tapes. Hold on. And here you have them both. Actually, I really recommend these figures. They are functional, expressive, adorable, sturdy, and they are pretty, well, they can be interesting for any fan, no matter if you are a fan of DC, Sonic, Spyro, no matter what, they just exist in the character that you like. I suggest you just look up the character you want to find, just like I looked up for Joker. And apparently they had one, so I know these cars are available in all kinds of characters. So if you want a nice cable guy, I really recommend these things. I think the price is still pretty okay for the quality of the figure. Of course, depending if the listing is a honest one. You also get this cable that's included. But of course, depending on the phone you have, you gotta make sure that this fits in. For my phone, for example, which is a Samsung A50, it doesn't fit, so it's useless. It's useless. My previous phone was pretty well equipped with this, but not this phone here. My phone this is what my phone looks like. It doesn't really have this ending on its charging cable. It just doesn't work out anymore for this phone. So unfortunately there is no other extension that you can attach on this cable, so this is just useless. I just put the plastic coverings, and I'll put this back in there as well. If I ever resell this figure, I still have its packaging and everything around to make sure it's just fine. It seems like they are the same brand, not quite sure, but it's packaged exactly like my Sonic one, so I suppose they are. And also, as you can see, they're like the same size. Of course, as you can see, Sonic's head is much larger, but it depends on the proportions of the figure and the character. Sonic is also a bit less detailed. When you actually have a look at him, see. But that is just the character. Let me see Joker here. Joker has more like details because he is dressed in his suit. I think it's a bit too bad that he has like similar colors on his shirt and on his sleeves. You have like the same effect on the flower and the shirt of my Joker on my night table. But I am so happy with these figures, you have like no idea. I don't easily collect figures of him. I have a candy holder, this cable guy, the Jakks Pacific one, and there are still a few on their way. Joker figures are kind of hard to collect because they are very expensive and usually very small, and I try to find the nice larger ones that are still okay in price, and this figure is really sturdy. He puts his foot on some kind of a gift. Don't really know why a gift. It's a... And he's really hard. I'm not quite sure I'm going to try dropping him just to show you how sturdy he is. I'm not gonna break him. His hair kind of reminds me of Noodles. And this is what the face looks like. And the hands. Cable guys. I'm amazed. I love these figures. So this is what it looks like. It's about 10 inches, just like Sonic. This is a gorgeous figure. You'll be sure to see some more Joker figures since I still have a few on their way, actually. I used to try to collect the sturdy, larger ones that aren't necessarily the most expensive ones. Like this, for example, is very functional. The Jakks Pacific one, which I could find, and I'm so happy with. Also collected a large 10-inch pop figure of him. And I still have that one little bobblehead on its way, but the package is blocked for now because of the lockdown, so... I'm just gonna put my phone into his hands and see what it looks like. So, unfortunately, my big phone kinda hides his face. I think my phone is just way too large. So also because smartphones always become larger and larger. But there you go, when you turn the phone around, you have like the same effect. Yeah, wait a sec. Come here, buddy. Hold on. I like the sturdy plastic they're made out of. So there you go. Not quite sure Joker will be very suitable for holding the phone. Pretty sure he will be perfect for a remote. Sonic holds the remote. But as you can see, for Sonic, he has a way cuter way of holding my phone, because his nose sticks right out of, actually, sticks out right above. So that's what it looks like. So I think I will just give Joker something else. Maybe a case for my glasses or something. I wanted to put him on my desk, and I'm going to try if this works out. Let's see if we can put him here. That's actually where I wanted to put him. See, there you go. He can hold this, for example. If you just let's try this, for example. But as you can see, actually Joker has like a very large chin. So actually the space between the hands and the chin, like I showed for Sonic, it's a bit smaller, see? Oh, yeah, sorry, I have better fingers. Better fingers over here. Glad those guys are sturdy. So as you can see, the distance between the chin and also the hands is a bit smaller. So maybe for a smaller phone, or maybe for a nice case. For example, this one, but this is also a pretty large one. So I think Joker is in general a bit more suitable for the smaller things to hold. A smaller phone, the remote, for example. I still have to try with Sonic. I think Sonic can hold larger things. So if I displace Joker and I put it next to my TV, give him this. See? Still trying this. But I think for Sonic it's easier to hold. There you go. Now it's really holding it. But when you actually compare those both figures, the way they actually hold things, just to show you, maybe that's more suitable to know for display. See if I can put Sonic next to, just to show you. It's just the way that Sonic puts his hand, as you can see, and when you compare this, like this, you can see it the best. When you compare this with Joker's please and hold, you can see there's a bit of a difference between the position of their arms, which of course results in the device laying in a bit of a different way into their arms. And that's fine, but of course, as you can see, Sonic is more suitable for the phone since his nose sticks right up. And Joker also had some trouble with the remote control just because he had like a nice holding place here and his arms are kind of flat on the front. So while Sonic here, Sonic has like a very easy grip. There you go, just put it right into his hands, there you go. And it's easy as this. While on Joker it's a bit more difficult, because he's a bit different. So I suggest you just to give you an idea actually how well this figure will be able to hold its device, or whatever it's supposed to hold. To give it to Joker, you have this problem. It's a bit of a rebel. It's difficult for him to hold it. And I gotta be careful not to drop something like the figure, or maybe my remote. See? So it's not very suitable. Make him hold the remote is just... He doesn't take on things so easily. Maybe it's just the way they are. He will always hold it because his fingers hold it up. But it's possible that you have to balance the remote, make sure it doesn't slip out of its hands. It goes like this or like this. With Sonic, you don't have this problem. See, that's a bit the difference between them. You gotta make sure that when you put it in here, that's just fine. And he will hold it in a more flatter way. I'm watching Miraculous, by the way. That's such a nice program, such a nice series. So there you go. That's a bit of a problem you have, but rather than that, actually those figures have a lot in common. So I'm going to put them back on the bed. So as you can see, for a large, broad smartphone, maybe Joker isn't the most suitable one. Maybe for a controller. Just that I don't have a controller. Maybe my brother has one I can try out. So in fact, what I think, personally, is between those figures, Sonic is the most ergonomic one. He's the one who will hold down things really well. See how fast I could give him my phone. Like, just hold on. There you go. And Joker is like drop, drop, drop. Or his face is hidden, so it's a bit different. But I suggest if you really love the character and you really love this figure, don't hesitate getting them. I am so happy to get my cable guys, and I didn't actually expect getting 2 of those. I was really glad I could find them for an honest price. I think this guy comes from Sweden. I just hope I didn't mess up my figure, because I already broke one tonight. My Husky. He has a treatment right now, but my figure doesn't really stand up well because it's on the bed. They are in general very stable. I'm really glad those figures aren't tacky. And they aren't tacky at all, actually. They're nice. I really like those little loops coming over the shoes. It's something of a very old clothing style. I don't really know in which period this kind of... Yeah, this was fashionable. I have no idea. I like the present. It's like a hint. What's in there? Will he crush it? Or will he crush it? So as you can see also here what you have is that he can hold something, but his sleeves are in a bit of a, in a bit of the way. So when you give him something, you might have a little time just stabilizing things, also because of the sleeves. Joker is new. Sonic was actually used. So I got a used one. As you can see, he has a bit, but he was just fine, you know. You don't have too much trouble with Sonic's gloves. It's just fine. It's amazing. So there you go. This is actually what I noticed when I actually put these figures next to each other. I love them both, absolutely. Not quite sure what I'm going to give them. Sonic will probably just keep his place next to the TV for the remote, because it's very handy. And Joker, I still have to find out what I'm gonna do with him. I would like to give him a place next to on my desk, but I really want to make sure he doesn't fall. So I still have to find out what I'm gonna do with him. I was about to give him my phone as well, but I still have to try this out. Also because I see, when I put my camera down like this, you see that actually Sonic's hands come much lower than Joker's hands. And I already had a problem with Sonic holding my phone because my cable was too short. And I couldn't use the cable from the packaging of the figure. So as you can see, this is another little detail. If your cable is too short, well, maybe just get a longer cable. But as you can see, Sonic will hold your device or whatever a bit on a lower place than Joker, who actually holds it pretty high. Also, he looks like right in front of him, while Sonic almost looks up. And that holds his nose out of the way. He's like begging, like, please take what I'm holding. And this guy is just, I'll just hold it, whatever happens. He's just looking straight forward. So that makes it a bit different if you want to put a device in there. But they both can hold things, of course. And these things are little things that you don't see in the packaging, I know. So I hope it will still be very suitable for what you need. They're both made of really sturdy plastic. I don't really know what material this is. They are amazing. Of course, Sonic has very thin limbs, but that's how he is. So make sure it doesn't break. But it shouldn't break so easily. They are sturdy, at least they feel like being sturdy. And this guy has like sturdier limbs. Also the nice folds in his clothes. And he's great, absolutely. For Joker fan, this guy, he will be loved. And this bow. His flower is on the left side. Yeah, for me on the left side of it. I thought it was here usually, but now it's here. There's flower. There you go. I think I gave you all I could say about these figures. Those cable guys, I really recommend them. Just get the character that suits you the best. They're like the candy holders. The candy holders are a bit different. I think they could have been better somehow, but it's just really nice to have your favorite character holding something that you like a bowl of candy for a party, or maybe your phone. That kind of introduces them in your personal life. And in this shape of a sturdy figure, I think it really is interesting or very special. like it's actually, yeah, showing something of your personality. So I think those figures, somehow, if they are sturdy and really well made and really pretty accurate, super adorable, very expressive, I think those figures are nice. So I just say, yes, I really like them. Now I hope this video was interesting, because there are a few things that you don't really see in the packaging. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you later, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye!